Right now, deep inside your abdomen, your gut is making a decision. Not the kind you're aware of, not hunger, not discomfort, something quieter. Your intestinal lining, just one cell thick, is beginning to thin. Tight junctions between cells are loosening. Microscopic gaps are forming. And your body knows. Before you feel bloated, before you feel tired, before anything hurts, your gut has already started compensating. This is the silent signal. For weeks, maybe months, your digestive system operates in shadow mode. The mucosal barrier, your gut's first line of defense, begins to weaken. Epithelial cells that normally lock together like tiles start to separate. Substances that should stay inside the intestinal tube begin to leak through. Your gut's bacterial ecosystem shifts. Beneficial strains decline. Opportunistic bacteria expand. But you feel nothing, because your body is compensating. The liver increases detoxification. The immune system quietly ramps up surveillance. Blood flow to the intestinal wall increases by 15 to 20%. Your body is buying time, trying to restore balance before you ever notice something's wrong. This is biological intelligence at work. Silent, adaptive, unseen.
Then the energy cost begins. Your gut lining requires constant regeneration. Every 3 to 5 days, the entire intestinal surface renews itself. Billions of cells dividing, migrating, replacing. But when the barrier is compromised, this process accelerates. Your body diverts resources. Mitochondria inside intestinal cells work overtime. ATP production, cellular energy, shifts from other systems. You might notice subtle changes. Afternoon fatigue that wasn't there before. Workouts feel harder. Recovery takes longer. Not dramatic, not alarming, just off. Your body is spending energy to maintain a barrier that's struggling to hold. Deep in the intestinal wall, the immune system activates. Dendritic cells, your body's sentries, detect molecules that shouldn't be there. Bacterial fragments, undigested proteins, lipopolysaccharides. They've crossed the barrier. Immune cells release signaling molecules. Cytokines cascade through tissue. Localized inflammation begins. Not the kind you see or feel. Microscopic, cellular, silent. Blood vessels in the intestinal wall dilate. Immune cells migrate to the site. The gut wall thickens slightly as fluid accumulates. Your abdomen might feel fuller. Clothes fit differently. You chalk it up to diet, to stress, to age. But underneath, your immune system is managing a contained crisis, still compensating, still trying to restore order. Your gut and brain are in constant communication. The enteric nervous system, 100 million neurons embedded in your intestinal wall, begins sending signals. The vagus nerve carries information upward. Your brain receives vague, diffuse input. Not pain, not nausea, just unease. You might feel anxious without knowing why. Brain fog creeps in. Mood shifts subtly. Serotonin production in the gut drops. 90% of your body's serotonin is made here. When gut function changes, neurochemistry follows. You might not connect the dots. The gut doesn't announce itself. It whispers through systems you don't consciously feel. Eventually, compensation reaches its limit. The symptoms you can feel begin to surface. Bloating that lingers, irregular bowel patterns, food sensitivities that weren't there before, fatigue that doesn't resolve with rest, skin changes, subtle rashes, dryness, breakouts, joint stiffness in the morning. These aren't random. They're the spillover. When the gut barrier can no longer contain what it's supposed to contain, inflammation becomes systemic.
The liver works harder. The kidneys filter more. The skin, your largest detox organ, starts expressing what's overwhelmed inside. This is your body's way of making the invisible visible, forcing awareness, demanding attention.
Here's what's important to understand. Your gut didn't fail you. It tried to protect you. For weeks, months, sometimes longer, it compensated. It adapted. It signaled quietly. The biology you're experiencing now is not a malfunction. It's communication. Your gut is finally loud enough for you to hear. And the remarkable thing? The intestinal barrier can heal. Epithelial cells regenerate rapidly. Tight junctions can restore. Bacterial balance can shift back. With the right support, rest, targeted nutrition, reduced triggers, your gut begins repair. Not overnight, but steadily, cell by cell, layer by layer. Your body knows how to rebuild. It just needs the conditions to do so. The silent signal was never a threat. It was an invitation to listen, to respond, to restore.